Set any speed and it would automatically be applied to all video and audio.
Really, just kill him.
By default, all tabs share the same context. If you want a tab to have its own context, you can pin it. Chapter 2. Media Shortcut Keys. All shortcut keys are configurable in the Options page. Control the playback rate using the ASD shortcut keys.
Television.
Did we decorate the hut yet?
Rewind and forward using the Z and X keys. You could also hold the Shift key for a frame-by-frame analysis. Mark your current position using Shift W, and go to the marked position with the W key. The AB loop hotkey can be used to loop a segment of a video. To use, mark your starting position with the Shift W key. Next, navigate to your ending position and activate the AB loop hotkey. To remove the loop, press the hotkey again, or navigate outside the bounds. You could also configure hotkeys to mute, pause, and to adjust volume. The media hotkeys normally apply to the longest video on the current tab. This is fine for most cases, but you can also select your preferred video. This is useful if there are multiple videos on the current tab, or if you want to control background music from a different tab. Chapter 4. FX Filters. In the FX panel you can apply cosmetic filters like brightness, contrast, and more. The default range makes it hard to make small changes. Tap the Shift key to enter precise mode. Notice the terrible color correction on this video. You could also apply transformation filters like scaling and rotation. You could apply filters to videos or the entire page. If you apply an invert filter to the page and also to the video should be doubly inverted back into its original color. This is useful as a dark theme trick. There is a default hotkey for this, but it needs to be enabled. There is also a disabled hotkey to toggle grayscale mode. Chapter 5. Audio Effects, Chrome and Edge only. Adjust pitch, boost volume, and more.
What happens when they raise their tails? Look out.
Aspirin, ibuprofen, or shall I just surprise you?
You know what? I gotta go into Queens anyway. Why don't I just take Brighton with me to the cages? Alana gone.
You could also reverse audio. Useful if you want to listen to backmasked messages.
Yeah, what's that have been like?
Picture the hippopotamuses.
If you use audio effects a lot, I recommend configuring a Capture Tab hotkey. Otherwise, you will have to capture the tab manually for each tab. Global hotkey mode is recommended, otherwise you will need to first click the extension at least once per tab. Global Speed uses the Tab Capture API to manipulate the tab's audio. There are limitations with the API. First, for security, they want the user to know the tab's audio is being manipulated by showing them a blue indicator. That's why you cannot enter full screen. If you want to go full screen, you will need to first enter full screen and then capture the tab's audio using the optional Capture Tab hotkey. Chapter 6, URL Rules. Sometimes the hotkeys get in the way of gaming or typing. In these cases, I usually suspend the extension using the state hotkey Shift Q by default, or by pressing the power button. You could also automatically disable hotkeys using a URL rule. URL rules could also be applied to individual hotkeys. You can also configure URL rules to automatically set the speed,